Hello everyone, in this video we'll be discussing about pure virtual functions and abstract classes. So we already saw that a virtual function is used to achieve runtime or runtime polymorphism. So then what is a pure virtual function and what is an abstract class? So firstly, an abstract class is a class whose object cannot be created. That is, that class cannot be instantiated. We do not allow object creation for that particular class. And what is a pure virtual function? A pure virtual function is the one whose declaration is only mentioned. So in this case, for the functions fun func1, func2, func3, we have only their declaration. We have not defined what these functions do. So these functions are known as pure virtual functions. And any class containing pure virtual functions becomes an abstract class. So until and unless you have provided implementations for each of these functions, that class cannot be instantiated. Now that goes on for all the classes that inherit it as well. For example, I have written a class B which inherits class A, and it provides implementations only for two of those original functions, but not for the third one. What this will do is it will make B also an abstract class. That is, we cannot create an object of class B. What I do is, is that in C I inherit B and also provide the implementation for function func3, and only then can I actually go and instantiate a class. So in this case, I will only be able to instantiate class C and not class B or A. So let's try it. Right? So let's see what errors we are giving. Cannot declare variable A to to be of abstract type A, meaning class A is abstract. Why is that so? Because there are the following virtual functions within A. Similarly, for B, we cannot actually declare a variable B of that abstract type. Why? Because there is still this particular function which we have not provided an implementation for. So that is all about pure virtual functions and abstract classes. Now, how do pure virtual functions and virtual functions actually differ? So firstly, there is no such limitation for a normal virtual function where a function, any class containing a virtual function becomes an abstract class. No, only a class which contains a pure virtual function or inherits a pure virtual function and does not provide an implementation for it, only such a function becomes an abstract class. Both pure virtual functions and virtual functions cannot be global or static. For a virtual function, we have the definition which is provided in the base class. For a pure virtual function, again, since it's pure, there is no definition present for it. So these are the differences between a virtual function and a pure virtual function. We learnt about what pure virtual functions are. We also learnt about abstract classes in C++. Thank you.